Trump's America isn't just attacking immigrants, the transgender, and apprentice ratings. It's also planning to take out climate change data. Luckily, an underground movement is trying to stop it. My first contact in this group is waiting at an undisclosed location. Score. As I descended into her secret bunker, I could practically smell the Pulitzer. Or maybe that was urine. This place was creepy. It was... Okay, this was taking too long. What's the situation on the ground?
All references to climate change are gone from the White House website. Trump has a war against facts.
So maybe we should hide him in a place he wouldn't look, like in an intelligence briefing?
We can't hide the facts. We need that information to build accurate climate models.
This public climate data is stored on federal websites like the EPA, NASA, and the Department of Energy, and climate scientists depend on it for all kinds of research. But now that Trump is in charge, these scientists are worried he's going to hide or destroy that data just because he's threatened to do exactly that. So you're telling me all this data could be completely forgotten, like Taylor Lautner?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just saying, just because you're part of a tentpole movie doesn't mean that you're going to have any kind of relevance 5 years later.
What we need to do is to capture this data and make copies in lots of locations, including in Canada.
Canada?
Yes. We have a network of hackers working to keep this data safe. Today, we're having a hackathon in Philly.
I want in. These hackers were going to be even more secretive than Bethany. Given the importance of this mission, I destroyed all traces of their existence. Was that 3420 or 30? You know what? Just Can you just put it on my phone? Okay. To gain access to the hackers, I'd have to become one of them. And the only way to be a hacker is to dress like a hacker. But, like the rest of America, I hadn't rollerbladed in like 16 years. Either way, it was time to meet these code freaks at their secret underground lair. I'm looking for the hackers.
We're the hackers.
Seriously?
Yep.
I thought you'd be dressed a little bit cooler, you know? Like this? Tell me about this hacking.
So what we're doing is we are seeding URLs to the Internet Archive. These are basically roadmaps through these massive government websites, and we're using those to go and find where the data is and then send that to the Internet Archive.
That was super boring. Do you mind explaining that with a hacking montage? So basically what happens is these nerds scroll through every single publicly available URL and document on government sites and make a carbon copy. But sometimes this data is hidden in ways that can't be scraped by human nerds, so they write code to burrow into the sites and rescue the data that's really hidden. Then they release the data on sites like Data Refuge and the Internet Archive, which is backing up everything in Canada for safekeeping if it gets really bad. That's where I come in, taking this data to Canada to save the world. Let's do this. So, with the data safely secured away, I began the long journey north. It wasn't easy, but after what felt like a lifetime, I made it to the airport for my almost hour-long flight to Canada. Time to hit up my connect, codename Poutine, a professor from the University of Toronto who's been collecting all this data, which was feeling pretty ripe at this point. Poutine? Poutine? Poutine, are you guys here for a clandestine meeting? No? Poutine? Are you Michelle?
Yeah.
Here's the data, all the way from America.
Okay, what is this?
It's all that hack climate.
We received this through the cloud.
The cloud? So I didn't have to smuggle this thing up my ass?
Nope. I'm sorry to tell you.
Are you kidding me?
Well, getting this data is a good start, but it's not enough. What we're seeing is the dismantlement of environmental science from a country that is one of the greatest contributors to climate change.
It's us. You're talking about us.
Yes.
She was right. While Canada was snowing, America was burning. Do you mind actually keeping a couple other things from America safe?
Okay.
Can you hold on to the Bill of Rights? This is birth control, Meryl Streep's Oscars, and then I'll be back in like 4 to, let's just say 8 years to be safe. And just like that, it took an American to save the day.